What's up guys, Shouri here, and today we got a Dolores tutorial. So, we're going to go over different things. It's going to be rushing with a scout, it's going to be using snipers like Icebreaker, Undying, Paracelsus, Daredevil, Jockey. We're going to go over everything. But first, the perks. So, after you get a kill, it reduces the time it takes to reload, and then you get extra clip, which is 50% more ammo at hand. I still don't know what that means, but whatever. I guess you should get more ammo. But we're going to start out with some undying tips. If you don't have undying, that's okay. It's a very small part of this video, but it is very important. If you have undying, this gun is pretty good at medium to long range, and obviously it's a shotgun, so it's good up close, but it really does shoot very fast, and after you kill someone, you can reload really quickly, so you can end up getting a lot of kills really fast. And with undying, you can kind of ensure that you're going to live. Right there, we saw the guy was there, we go on the other side of the wall so we can fight him on our terms, and we come back and get him because of undying. Right there, we're able to reload because of our Kingslayer, and we're just trying to shoot him as much as we can and go on to the next guy. We do end up getting the triple, and we're looking for more. We do end up finding him, and we use a throwing knife because throwing knives are great with any shotgun, but especially this one. But one of the biggest things that I love about Dolores is it has a very fast fire rate, and it really can kill a lot of people really quick. And if you pop that undying, you can end up living long enough to kill a whole bunch of people. And if people are already low, oh my god, can you steal some kills. And we're able to get a triple and get the last guy low enough to get an assist, wiping their whole team. So this is about using Scout when needed. And this one is a hard thing to learn, but using Scout should be only for very far range like that, and for basically to get around faster. And make sure that your cursor is at enemy's head height, because right there, I was able to shoot Scout without scoping, and it basically just hit him in the head because that's where my aimer is. It's always going to hit them in the head. And that really will help you in the long term. And then right here, I ended up just being an idiot. But I should have killed him. And it really does help to have Scout to get you around faster. You don't really want to use Scout as a weapon unless it's like so long range that you have no choice, because Scout's really there just to make you faster. And right here, we're going to wait, be a little patient, and we see a guy right here. He's lit up, so we're going to come around. We're going to drop down, making sure that our cursor is at head height, and we do end up getting him. We do a little bit of Scout, but then we switch back to our Dolores, because again, your shotgun's always going to be better in most of these situations. Scout should only be there to make you faster, and of course our cursor is at head height, giving us that bonus 1300 damage before we even shoot the shotgun. It is a very important thing to do. So, throwing knives. This is one of the best things that this shotgun has, is it has good medium to long range, and you can hit people for 2k pretty easily with it. And then, if you're low and you're going to lose the fight, a throwing knife is going to be able to equalize everything. Right there, we only had one bullet. We hit him for 4,000 with a throwing knife, immediately kill him with our Dolores, and then use the Dolores perk to reload. And we're going to switch Scout to go up a little bit faster, so we're able to knife to get our 5 at once. Okay, and then we respawn. Immediately, we're going to go in where there's 3 of them, and that's what throwing knives really do, is it's an equalizer. If there's a lot of people, you get low, it can really help you right here to be able to have them low enough to kill with the throwing knife, and it really does just help make things a lot more fair if you have low health. And right here, we do see a guy. Thankfully, we hit him, and this gun shoots really fast, so we're able to kill him. And right here, we see a guy up there, and I didn't know if my teammate was going to die or not, so I tried to save him with that, but he ended up dying anyways. And then we're going to end up getting him with a throwing knife, and we're going to keep going with our Scout. And we just want to keep on going. But right here, I want to kill him before he kills my orb guy. We do end up getting him because of that throwing knife, and yes, that was 25 kills. But up next is something that most people don't know about, which is support class rushing. This can be very good for hills, because the Paracelsus can heal you a lot, so can Jockey, and you basically just run around and never die. It's really annoying, because you're going to use these perks. Tank, which gives you 14% more armor, And then you're going to have Marauder, which restores your armor when you hit them with a consumable. So like any grenade, even green grenades work. And defense consumables will restore 10% more armor. This means like your health pills, anything, it'll immediately restore armor, which is really nice. And eliminations with offensive consumables will reduce incoming shot damage by 16% for 5 seconds, which can be huge in hills. So, Paracelsus. This is something that people asked me to do. I thought it was stupid, and I'm still on the fence about it. But I would either use this or Scorpion if I were to do it. But look at my armor. It really does increase my armor quite a bit. I mean, I was fighting a lot of people there, and it got me a lot higher than I was. And right there, I used that consumable, and it gave me my 10% armor instantly. And that 340 armor, it does add up, especially with health pills. I mean, 5 per life. You can have as much as like 15 to would be 1700 armor extra per life. So that perk really is good. Right here, I'm able to miss every shot ever, but look at how much it did heal, and I would have died if I didn't use it, so it really is not the worst. So that, along with Jockey and all your other stuff, you can actually heal so much with this, it's ridiculous. And that will allow you to go play in the hill, kill the other team a bunch, and just never die, and it's super annoying for the other team, because no matter how much damage they put in, you just seem to heal yourself over and over again, and it's hilarious. So it's a really fun rush spec, especially if you like to get hills or objectives like control points or just hills, anything. I mean, even if you're like an orb person, like it can really be nice for objective players. And having all these perks, Jockey, and the Paracelsus allows you to be a lot more confident in yourself and run out and just be aggressive, knowing that you can heal yourself back. And if you use it while you have full armor, it does actually give you more armor over what you actually have. So it can be something that you can pop preemptively to make sure that you have more armor just before the fight even starts. Or you can use it during and then just heal yourself up from all the damage. Either way's fine, it doesn't really matter. Every situation's different, and sometimes it's going to be the right choice to pop it and get the extra armor up front, and sometimes it's going to be better to heal. And I don't even know what times are right and wrong, so just you're going to have to figure it out. Your instincts will kind of just get you to where you need to be after some practice. It's pretty much the only way you can learn and know what situations are good to heal and which ones are good to have the extra armor up front. Right here we are going to heal, and we do end up getting a little bit of extra armor as well, but we want to go for the B hill, and we need as much health as possible, so we're going to go ahead and cap that, and then we're going to go to C. Because we're pretty low, we don't really want to be out in the middle of B, but our teammate's getting shot. We're going to look to our right to make sure we don't get ambushed, and then we're going to go straight in. We do end up healing here, so we get a little bit more life. It ends up killing us, though, because, I mean, it's not undying. That's the one thing that I had trouble with, is I was getting used to undying, which is what I was doing before I used this helmet, and oh my god, it's not undying, guys. It's not going to keep you alive through, like, an absurd amount of damage, so just try to keep that in mind if you're used to undying, that it's not undying. But it is a really good way to heal, and I really do like it. Right here, I have the orb, and so they know where I'm at. Luckily, my teammates are doing good. He ends up rocketing me. I didn't even know that. That sucks. But I don't see him, so I figure he's coming this way. It was a good guess, and his teammates all spawn. We're going to try to move up, get him with a grenade, and run into his gecko, because that's smart. But I obviously didn't see it. We're going to go here. We know when to use our scout and when not to. That's why we switched, killed the guy, went back to scout. Right here we get him low, kill him with a knife, and then we get all of the other guys low with our grenade to help our team get the rest of the kills. Right here, we're in a really bad spot. We want to get some distance between me and him, and look how much I just healed. That was insane. And that's where this really comes in handy, is you can heal from so low to literally full because of your perks, your jockey pants, and then like also the Paracelsus, like all of it together just makes you live for so long that it really is annoying for the other team because they have to worry about trying to kill you, and it just helps your team not have to be targeted as much as well. So it's a lot better than it just sounds of healing. It keeps you alive and keeps you being a problem for the other team. And speaking of being a problem for the other team, I'm going to talk about Icebreaker and Dolores. There's really two ways to do this, and one of them is use Undying with Daredevil, and the other one is to use Eye with Daredevil. You can also use Stalker to get more headshot damage, but in this case particular, you don't have to. It's up to you if you want to or not. But we're going to talk about our Icebreaker and Dolores. I'll talk about the perks afterwards. But one of the greatest things about this is just hanging back and then letting people come to you. That way you can hit them with your Icebreaker and then kill them with your Dolores with the bonus damage. And that Undying really does come in handy. Right here we know where he is because he's an orb guy. We're going to try to shoot him, but he's barely visible. We do end up killing him with a headshot because the Icebreaker is very accurate like that. And right here we get down to almost no health, and we have to be careful. We already have a ton of kills, and I just really want him unstoppable because it was like, hey, it would be cool to have an unstoppable for this video, and I was only just trying to record for this video, so it does end up working out, and we do kill him, and we go for more. Oh, assist, that's great. Thanks for helping me, teammate. Nah, I'm kidding. I really do appreciate the teamwork. It doesn't really matter if I get unstoppable. I'd rather win. So we're going out, trying to help him kill the orb guy. We do end up getting him. And we don't know where they're at. We're going to just try to keep our teammates back because they're keeping the front. I just don't want anyone to flank us. I do end up getting the unstoppable. Still trying to look for the flank. And I end up dying pretty soon after that. But I didn't care. And if you're wondering if that was like a tactic thing to do the dance, nope. I just had a challenge. And I had forgot to do it at the beginning of the game. So right here, we're going to go out, throw a bunch of grenades to get them low, and use our Dolores fast fire features and the Icebreaker's ability to get them to take more damage, to get that 4 at once, and then end up having no health at the end. Right here, we're going to use the Icebreaker to light him up so we know where he's at, and use that knowledge to hit him with a grenade and shotgun before he even knows where we're at. And then we go kill his friend, we go into their base on this side, we end up trying to throw some grenades. We're going to just see whatever we can do. We end up going in there with a regular normal shotgun because that's the thing about this combo. It makes it kind of unique is you don't really have to use the shotgun at all, and you also don't have to use the sniper at all. You can be aggressive with it and kind of rush with it, or you can kind of stay back and snipe and use the Dolores as your backup weapon, or you can come in the middle and get an orb. You can snipe the people that are far away, and then the people who kind of come up to you, you have that Dolores that if you hit them with the Icebreaker, it can do some insane damage. And right there on my phone, I accidentally hit, like, swipe down at the top, so almost killed myself there. Luckily, I was able to get the kill anyways. Right here, we're going to go up the middle. We kill the first guy in the middle, and then we get the second guy. Where we're going for a third one, we end up getting him because, like I said, you can use this just like any normal sniper, and we get the 4 at once, having almost no health the whole time, and we do end up going for another one. I don't think we're going to get it this time, but it's okay. But like I said, you can use it as just a normal sniper. You don't even have to worry about the shotgun, and if people sneak up on you, you can use it. Or you can do stuff like this and be aggressive with it. You hit them with that Icebreaker to make them take more damage, and then you just go look for the next guy, and then, like I said, go back to sniping. And that's what I love about Dolores and Icebreaker is you can switch so seamlessly in between rushing with it and being able to use an Icebreaker just like a normal sniper. And I think that's a great thing, and I really like it. And I really think that it's useful to have a good backup shotgun when you're sniping. Right here, we're going to be just sniping like normal, and then we're going to maybe need a shotgun, so we'll have it. And that's what's so cool about it. And, of course, you can hit the people that you find first with your Icebreaker and then kill them with the Dolores, and it's going to do a ton of damage, and it works really well. So we're going to talk about the sniper perks you're going to use. These are the 3 that are most important: Another Shot, High Ground, and Berserk. You can read what they do. I've explained them so many times, and this video is already long enough. But these are the optional perks, and since you have a choice in these, unlike the other ones that you really have to have all of them, I will go over these. So, Trophy Hunter is going to give you 9% more armor every time you get a headshot with a sniper. That one can be really good, especially if you're good with sniping. And then next is retreat, which is what I end up using as long as I have a lot of health pills, because that way I can heal a lot. And the extra speed when you need to heal is usually the time you're going to need the extra speed to get to where you need to be, whether it's on the other side of a wall or to a person. It can be really helpful to have that extra 10% speed. So I really do like retreat as my fourth option sometimes instead of trophy hunter. And last but not least is Peacemaker. This can be good if you're doing things like going for hills, or if I guess if you have the orb, but it is something that I only really use if I no longer have any heals to get retreat to work, because honestly I would rather have retreat give me speed during fights instead of having something that gives me speed when I'm not in fights. It just seems a lot better to me to have retreat. But if you don't have any heals, that can definitely be an option. But you know what's not an option? Subscribing to Bankai. Because why wouldn't you? He's one of the best creators we have. He's one of the most creative editors and insanely skilled creators we got. So go make sure you subscribe to him, guys. I asked you to on my last video, and I'm going to keep asking until he gets to 1,000. He got 11 subscribers since then, so that's only been like, 2 days. He's going to get to 1,000 really soon. As soon as he gets to 1,000, he can monetize his videos and get paid for his creativity and his hard work that he does for our community, and I think he deserves that. So let's go ahead and get him to 1,000 subscribers, guys. If you're not subscribed to Bankai, go to his channel. I'll have a link in the description, and just give it a chance. If you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to subscribe, but you can also subscribe if you don't like it either, because hey, it's something nice to do for another person. And Bankai's a good dude. That's why I'm putting these at the end of my videos until he gets to 1,000. As soon as my hand heals, I'll do Bankai subscriber live streams, where anyone who is subscribed to Bankai, I will play with them as if it's a subscriber stream where I put my subscribers, but just with Bankai's. So as soon as my hand heals, I'll do that. So make sure you're subscribed to Bankai so you can join in on that live stream whenever my hand's better. I'm going to a doctor soon, and he'll tell me what I need to do to fix my hand, and they'll let me know if I need surgery or if it's just going to be like physical therapy or something, or just rest. I don't know. But, so that's going to suck, but, either way, doesn't matter, because you'll have Bankai to subscribe to. So go subscribe to Bankai, guys. Alright, I appreciate it. Have a good day.